Okay, hello everyone. So this is test number 2 of my vlogging. So I did get a selfie stick, so now I'm hands-free and I don't have to sit there holding the phone. So hopefully it's a little less jiggly and that type of thing. The other thing is I was finally able through YouTube, because I figured out if I am going to vlog, then you have to upload it to somewhere. And most of the applications like Instagram or some of the others, um, they're limited in time frame. Whereas if you go to YouTube, you can do a 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute, video if you want. So I decided to do that. I had to create a channel, so I went in at least yesterday with Daniel's help. I went in and I started learning about uploading videos. The biggest problem, I was doing it on my computer and I couldn't figure out where the files were. So it's like I had a video, but then I couldn't upload it to the channel because when I clicked the upload button, I couldn't find the video. So I got that part figured out. Also, I have figured out I can upload them directly from my phone. So when I do go on my trip and I'm doing the Camino, I don't want to take a computer or iPad or anything. I will take my phone, I can do the videos, and then I can just upload them directly onto the channel that I've created. And I can add titles and that type of thing. I can even create a playlist. Now, the good thing about a playlist is I can create one and say Camino Day 1. And I can take a video, maybe a short little video first thing in the morning, and talk about how I'm getting started and where I'm leaving from and what time it is and that type of thing. And then I could take some videos while I'm walking along the way, short ones, 10 seconds here, 30 seconds, something like that, maybe a minute or two. And then at the end of the day, I can give a recap of the whole thing and then even talk about the following day. So that's what I want to try and do, is have a playlist for each day. And so there should be a way. I was wondering if they could, put all the videos together, because when I looked at the playlist, it's like I gotta play them separately, as opposed to playing them all in one fell swoop. So that is something I need to play with. I do know how to title them. Now, how to get the title to show up on the video is another question, and doing some other edits if I want to do edits. So those are things that I still have to learn, but I'm going to start learning them as quickly as I can without Daniel's help, because I know he will be annoyed at me. So that's one of the things that I'm going to try and do. In addition, and this is just for Daniel, I have to start also not only learning Spanish, but also trying to clean out the house. Because if I want to rent the house, which I really do think I will need to rent the house, if I can at least, rent it for even 1 month and get $2,000, that would help tremendously with the cost when I'm doing the Camino. Even, like I said, just 1 month, even if I could get 5 or 6 weeks or something like that and just get a couple of thousand, that would help pay for the trip. Now, I have been researching and trying to find little stuff. Like I bought this selfie stick, which was $12 or something like that. I was at REI and they had a hiking shirt. It's a nice little one. It's very light, very thin, so you could rinse it or wash it and everything else, let it dry. It should dry quickly, and then you're back on the road again the next day with your stuff. So that is what I'm going to try and do, is just picking up little stuff here and there. The 3 big ones that I need to do are, I did get trekking poles, by the way. I got trekking poles, I got a spork, I got a little rain jacket, I got the little hiking thing, I got 1 water bottle already, but I need to get another one. And like I said, I got the trekking poles. I need to practice with those. The 3 big ones are hiking shoes, sleeping bag, and then the backpack. And so those three, I'm trying to either wait for a sale or something like that to see if I can get them at a decent price where it's not so expensive. And I'm hoping on each of those, if I could get them well under $200. The backpacks go for about $175. I'm hoping I could get them maybe $120, $130. Let me see, that's the backpacks. The sleeping bags, it depends. Those that are lighter, I want to get one that's under 2 pounds because, you know, of all the weight that I'm going to be carrying, and I want to try and go as light as I possibly can because I have to keep everything under 16 pounds. I want to go light. So that's one big thing. And the lighter ones are more expensive because they have the higher quality, like down, and down is very insulating, but it's also very light and also very expensive. And then the hiking shoes, they rarely go on sale. And I was thinking, okay, if I could just find some shoes on sale. But then, in talking to one of the guys at REI, especially on the backpacks, it's like, it's more important that you get something that's comfortable than just something that's cheap. Because I have been watching some of the vlogs, and there was this one girl, she was very young, and after 2 days, she developed a problem with her shoes that were rubbing on her ankle to the point where on the second or third day, she could hardly walk. She had to take her shoes off, or take the boots off, and then she was walking in flip-flops going downhill, which was very, very sketchy. She was young. Even somebody stopped along the way, this older Irish couple, I think, and was trying to help her with, you know, the bandages and all types of stuff to help her. And even after all of that, she finally made it into town, and then she had to take a rest day that was unplanned because she had all these problems with her feet. So it's more important that I get the shoes right and the backpack right, despite the cost, which I'm still going to try and get it on sale. But despite the cost, it's more important that I get those two things right. And so I finally took the plunge, and I said, well, you know, you can see shoes on sale, but you don't know what's going to be the right one for you. So I went to REI, and I finally was able to try on a bunch of shoes, a bunch of different hiking shoes. I tried on some Merrells, some Obos, or whatever it is, and then I tried on the Hokas. And I gotta admit, the Hokas hand down, which is the running shoe that I like, the Hokas hand down were much better. I could feel a difference as far as lightness and then also appropriateness for my feet and just the way that they fit. It was like, okay, these are the shoes. So if I could find them on sale, or if REI or somebody gives a discount of 25% off of one item or whatever, I will take it and just go get them. And hopefully that will keep that cost down. The sleeping bags, every so often sleeping bags go on sale. It's just a matter of if I could catch one that's the right one. I just need a regular sleeping bag. Like I said, the only thing is I need them to be light, and every so often they'll put some light ones on sale. So that one is a little bit easier. And then I believe that I do know what type of backpack I want and what size and everything. So I just have to wait for those to go on sale because I already know what I want. And again, at REI, the guy fit me, and I am a small to an extra small actually on backpacks because it goes based on your torso length. And since I'm short-waisted, I'm kind of on the small to extra small size. So anyway, this is 9.5 minutes already I've been talking, and just talking about, you know, starting to blog and also talking about my journey so far. So anyway, something I have to get used to, and it is much easier, at least I can be hands-free with not having to hold the phone myself. So this is one thing. And of course, this is relatively light. I want to say it's less than a pound. But anyway, Signing off now. See you later.